Hello, so glad that you're watching this video, and today I'm very excited to tell you why I hate keto. Okay, so watching this video, just to give you a background, I'm Jagan and I lost 17 kgs in just 6 to 7 months of time. I was 82 kgs, now I am at 65 kgs, okay, and without any keto diet. So today I'm telling you why I hate keto. Before I talk about keto, let me explain you the mechanism, how it works. So understand, most of our food is carbohydrates, majority is carbohydrates, some amount of protein, some amount of fat, right? So for example, a normal Indian food will have close to 50 to 60% carbohydrates, maybe 25% fat, 25% protein, okay? And body generally uses the energy, okay, from the carbohydrates for the regular activities, like the sugar, right, the kind of glucose, right? Body uses the glucose to for the day-to-day activities. But in keto, what happens, the diet is a little different, okay? So you have close to 60%, 50 to 60% fat, and 5% is only carbohydrates, only less than 5, maybe lesser than that also. And you have 25% protein. So 60 to 70% will be fat, 5% will be carbohydrates, and 25% protein, okay? So regular intake of carbohydrates is not more than 50 grams, maybe less than that. So a very less carbohydrate, and that is what the keto mechanism is all about. So what happens in keto, you are keeping yourself in a starvation mode, okay? It's kind of, you are not getting enough carbohydrates, so body, what it does, when it doesn't have carbohydrate, it will be using the existing fat. The body has the stored fat in, because of the survival mechanism, kind of bad times, it stores the fat in your body, and the time you don't give enough carbohydrates, the body doesn't have glucose to burn, right? It actually uses the existing fat, burns the existing fat, and the liver converts it to ketones. So ketones are the molecules which actually gives the energy to the body, and body uses this energy from the ketones for the regular activities, okay? And the insulin levels will be down, so obviously you have it's a different metabolic process altogether, which is known as ketosis, okay? And you have different, many people are following this keto diet in India also nowadays. It started in US, but gradually, it was actually tried on epilepsy for children. Later it came to weight management, and India also, a lot of people are following keto nowadays. There are different variants of keto is there, and also different type of food. For example, there are keto food, for keto friendly foods are there in market, right? So you might have tried this and you might have lost weight also. I know many of my friends who lost 20 kgs, 30 kgs using the keto mechanism. But I'll tell you why I don't like the whole idea, right? In keto, what happens is, because you have very less carbohydrates, so you have major food sources will be protein. Major food sources will be fat and protein, right? Fat will majorly 60 to 70%, maybe 25% will be protein. But what happens in keto? Let's understand the mechanism. Why it doesn't work in an Indian context? Why it's so difficult? Why I don't like keto? There are 4 reasons today I'll tell you why I don't like keto. First thing, you cannot have any grains in your diet, okay? Because grains, for example, rice, okay, pasta, any wheat-based products, right, poha and all, whatever taking, these you cannot have in keto because these have a high starch, high carbohydrates, and they don't suggest, because if you take all this, you will not get into ketosis. And that's a problem, because I love rice. How many of you love rice, right? Rice is a basic ingredient in our food. Every food we have a rice, brown rice, jeera rice, white rice, right, pulao, right, biryanis. You can't have all this in keto, because completely eliminated it. And this is something why, the major reason why I don't like keto, because you cannot have rice, which is a basic ingredient of an Indian diet, okay? Now, another thing is, you cannot have chapati also, by the way. Not only rice, you cannot have in chapati. Any chapati kind of thing, any wheat-based or rice-based food, you cannot take it, okay? So chapati, if you like it, naan, kulcha and all that stuff, you cannot have it. So this is the first reason why I don't like keto. Second reason is, you cannot have any lentils, okay? Any kind of dal, masoor dal, tur dal, and you talk about rajma dal or maybe chole, right? You cannot take it, because these also have a high starch, high carbohydrates. And I don't like it, because the reason being, dal is a basic necessity, and Indian diet has like dal chawal, right? All of us, if you don't have anything else, at least you have dal and chawal, you can survive, right? And you cannot have in keto. That's a major problem, right? And that's why, if you think of a life where you do not have rice and dal in your food, how will you survive? I mean, you can survive, but that's not how you want to live your life. How long you can live a life without rice and dal, okay, or roti and dal? These are basic necessities, okay? So first thing is, there's no grains. Second reason we told, there is no lentils, no chickpeas, no rajma, no chole, nothing. So chole chawal is completely eliminated from your diet. Third thing, you cannot have any major fruits. For example, bananas, grapes, mangoes, right? Apples you can't have in keto. It's another problem. I love bananas, right? I love apples. And if you cannot have those things, then what is the point? You cannot eat fruits. The fruits also have a lot of sugar, right? That's what keto people, that's what they say in keto. If you eat so much of fruits, then your daily intake will be more than 40 gram, 50 gram, then you will not go to ketosis. Then will not be creating those ketones will be used for the energy, right? And that's why they eliminate complete food groups, except for strawberries. They kind of remove most of the fruits, right? And last and most importantly, you cannot have any root vegetables. Okay, how many of you love potatoes? Potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, which actually grow underground. You cannot have it because they also have high amount of starch, high amount of carbs. So this is another problem because I love potatoes. If you give me chawal, dal and potato, aloo, right man, my food is done. I don't care about anything else. I think most of us Indians, we love potatoes. The basic necessity, the basic ingredient of Indian diet. And when you're eliminating the basic things, I mean, it's very difficult to survive. It might work in American context because people mostly live, burgers, they eat cheese, burgers and all kind of things. But Indian context is very difficult for me specifically. I somehow don't like it. Okay, in fact I lost 17 kgs without keto. Okay, I still eat my favorite rice. Okay, white rice by the way. I still eat my dal, okay, which is masoor dal, tur dal, chole chawal is my favorite, rajma chawal is my favorite, and I eat lot of fruits, apple, banana, orange, you name it, everything, watermelon my favorite, and I eat carrots, I eat sweet potato, I eat potatoes every day, okay, and believe me guys, I lost 17 kgs in just 6 to 7 months without restricting myself, without starving myself. There's no point of living a life where you have to starve yourself, restrict yourself to meet certain weight loss goal. I mean, that's not the idea, okay? Though I know that keto, they're coming up with different keto friendly foods like keto friendly poha, keto friendly chapati and all that stuff. The challenge is those are obviously different products. You have to buy those things, and in a family it's very difficult. In a family everybody will not have same kind of food, right? I mean, people mostly prefer the similar food to be made for everybody. You cannot have, okay, I want to have keto friendly food, keto friendly dal, keto friendly something else. That will not work, okay? So it's very difficult. I told you 4 reasons why I don't like keto. So if you find some reasons why I don't like keto, please type in the comment box. Please like, subscribe this video, and I'll come up with the next video and we'll have more information. Thanks a lot.